Hello everyone, welcome back to Medical 360. As you're already aware that NEET 2026 was conducted efficiently and smoothly yesterday on 3rd of May 2026. And based upon the examination, we are here with our score versus rank analysis for your help guys. In this video, we'll be talking about the total number of candidates who appeared for NEET 2026 examination, the difficulty level of the examination, and on the basis of the difficulty level, we'll be predicting the score versus rank analysis for you. And on this basis, you can determine the type of college you will be securing in the coming examination. But before we begin, do not forget to subscribe to Medical 360 so that we can keep bringing such informative and innovative content for you. Okay, let's start the video now. If I talk about the NEET UG examination, the NEET UG examination is considered as one of the biggest examination of our nation. If I talk about the last 5 years trend, 2022, 2023, 4, 5 and 6. The total number of candidates who registered in 2022 was approximately 18.72 lakhs, and out of these 18.72 lakhs, only 17.64 lakh appeared for the examination. That is almost 1 lakh students skipped the examination. If I talk about the number of students who qualified the examination, so only 9.93 lakhs students qualified the examination. I am talking about the qualifying score, which is somewhere around 130 to 140 marks. And if I talk about the qualified to appeared ratio, it has been 56.28% for the year 2022. If I talk about the paper level was very easy for the year 2022, 2023 and 2024. Things changed for 2025 where the paper level was exceptionally difficult. Next, if I talk about the next year, 2023, 20.87 lakh students registered for the examination, out of which 20.38 lakh students appeared for the examination. And out of these 20.38 lakh students who appeared for the examination, 11.45 lakh students qualified the examination. So the qualifying ratio was approximately 56.21%. If I talk about 2024, 24 lakh students approximately registered for the examination, out of which 23.3 lakh students appeared for the examination. And if I talk about the number of students who qualified the examination, it was 13.15 lakh students. And the qualifying ratio is 56.39%. And if I talk about the last year, 22.76 lakh students registered for the examination, 22.09 lakh students appeared for the examination, and the number of qualifying students was 12.36 lakhs. If I talk about again the qualifying percentage, it was 55.97%. So overall in this video, you can see that the number of students who have appeared for the examination has consecutively increased. It has tremendously increased in 2024 because NEET 2024 occurred twice. And in 2025, the number dropped and the paper level exceptionally increased, the difficulty level of the paper exceptionally increased. If I talk about the number of students who have appeared for the examination, it has also consistently increased from the year 2022 to 2025. And if I talk about the number of candidates who have qualified the examination, it has also consistently increased from 2022 to 2025. The number of students who qualified in 2025 was lesser than the number of students who qualified in 2024 because of the difficulty level increase in the paper of NEET 2025. So according to the current and the exact data provided by NTA, 22.75 lakh students registered for the examination. And out of these 22.75 lakh students, 22.05 lakh students appeared for the examination. That is, almost 70,000 students skipped or missed the examination. And the total number of students who would be qualifying or the qualifying percentage would be calculated after the results are declared tentatively by 15th of June 2026. So here the current data is given. If I talk about the difficulty levels, 2022 to 2024, the NEET examination was quite easy and purely NCERT based. 2025 was exceptionally tricky and difficult and not completely NCERT based. And if I talk about 2026, it was moderate to difficult, NCERT based, but yes, the paper was lengthy the paper was quite lengthy. Now let us talk about the paper level analysis for the year NEET 2024, NEET 2025 and NEET 2026. If I talk about the overall difficulty level of the examination, NEET 2025 was comparatively very easy. NEET 2025 was exceptionally difficult, and NEET 2026, if I have to categorize, it was moderate to difficult. This means that नीट 2026 का जो लेवल है वो नीट 2024 से ज़्यादा है डिफ़िकल्टी लेवल के मामले में, लेकिन अगर मैं नीट 2025 से कंपेयर करूं तो उससे कम डिफ़िकल्ट है। नेक्स्ट, अगर मैं फिजिक्स की डिफ़िकल्टी की बात करूं तो फिजिक्स वाज मॉडरेटली डिफ़िकल्ट। नेक्स्ट, इफ आई टॉक अबाउट the difficulty level of physics in NEET 2025, it was exceptionally difficult and tricky, and for the year 2026 or the yesterday's paper, it was moderate to difficult. It was exceptionally less difficult as compared to NEET 2025 physics. If I talk about chemistry in all these 3 years, for the year 2024 it was moderate, again for the year 2025 it was moderate, and for the year 2026 it was again moderate. So overall, if you see the trend in chemistry, it has always been mild to moderate. It has never been highly difficult, neither it has been highly easy. नेक्स्ट, अगर मैं बायोलॉजी की बात करूं तो नीट 2024 वाज इजी, प्योर एनसीईआरटी बेस्ड, एनसीईआरटी लाइनर्स वर गिवन and the paper was not too lengthy. If I talk about NEET 2025, it was moderate and lengthy. Paper was moderate, tricky, statement based questions, assertion reason based questions were there, diagrammatic based questions were there, but yes, it was moderate, not very difficult, but the paper was lengthy and time consuming for the biology section. And if I talk about NEET 2026, paper was easy, no assertion reason based question, very few diagram based questions, and yes, the paper was very lengthy. A lot of statement based questions were included in the paper this time. If I talk about the paper length, if I talk about how much time was consumed each year in attempting the paper, the NEET 2024 examination was moderate, not very time consuming. NEET 2025 was highly lengthy, and NEET 2026 was again lengthy. Next, if I talk about the dependency of the examination over NCERT, NEET 2024 was very high, NEET 2025 was moderate, and again NEET 2026 was purely or completely NCERT based. So the NCERT dependency of the NEET 2026 examination paper was high. Okay, so this was the overall analysis of the last 3 years paper based upon our statistics and data. Now we'll be talking about the most important factor, that is score versus rank analysis for the year NEET 2026 based upon the 4-year analysis from NEET 2022 examination to NEET 2025 examination. So if I talk about the score versus rank analysis, it is dependent upon 2 factors. One, the number of candidates who have appeared for the examination. If the number of candidates who have appeared for the examination increases, the cutoff also increases. And second, the difficulty level of the paper. If the difficulty level of the paper decreases, the cutoff increases. So now on this basis, we will be determining the score versus rank analysis for the year 2026. That can be very helpful for you guys, as well as the effectiveness of your results for the NEET 2026 examination. If I talk about 720 score, anyone who would have scored 720 in NEET in the year 2023 have scored rank 1, and again in the year NEET 2024 must have scored rank 1. If I talk about 700, if someone had scored 700 in NEET 2022 examination, he must have scored 97 rank. The same marks must have provided him 347 rank in NEET 2023 examination, and he would have secured the rank of 1626 in the NEET 2024 examination. Now, since the difficulty level of the paper of NEET 2025 was high, the toppers scored approximately 686 marks. So there was no such rank determination for score 700 because the topper himself scored 686 marks. If I talk about NEET 2026, the topper would somewhere score 700 marks, seeing the difficulty level of the paper, comparing the difficulty level of paper with NEET 2024 and NEET 2025. So if someone might score 700 in this examination, he would score a rank of 1, All India rank 1. Next, if I talk about 680 marks, scoring 680 marks in the year NEET 2022 must have provided the candidate 912 rank. For the year NEET 2023 must have provided the candidate 1742 rank. For NEET 2024, 7842 rank. What is more surprising is the comparison of NEET 2023 and NEET 2024. A sudden jump can be seen if you transition from NEET 2023 and NEET 2024 because of the high easy level of the paper of NEET 2024. And if I talk about the same score for the year NEET 2025, since we know that the topper scored first rank All India rank on 686 marks. Based upon this, if I have to predict the rank of any student who would be scoring 680 marks in NEET 2026, he would be obviously scoring approximately 50th rank or around 50th rank for the year NEET 2026 examination. Now, if I talk about 650 marks in the NEET examination, anyone would have scored 650 marks in NEET 2022 must have scored a rank of 4,677. For the year NEET 2023 must have scored 7,288. For the year 2024 he must have scored 27,368, and for the year 2025 he must have scored 71 rank on the same score, that is 650. Now, if someone would score 650 marks in the NEET 2026 examination, he would somewhere achieve a rank of 1000 approximately in this year. Next, if I talk about 600 marks. 600 marks for the year 2022 provided 21,162 rank. For the year 2023 provided 29,348 rank. For the year 2024 provided 77,972 rank, and for the year 2025 provided 1,392 rank. तो अगर इस बेसिस पे देखें तो नीट 2026 के डिफिकल्टी लेवल एंड नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हु हैव अपीयर्ड और कैंडिडेट्स हु हैव अपीयर्ड फॉर द एग्जामिनेशन को कंपेयर करते हुए, फॉर समवन हु मस्ट बी स्कोरिंग 600 मार्क्स इन नीट 2026, द प्रेडिक्टेड रैंक वुड लाई somewhere around 10k or 10,000. Now let us compare the other marks and ranks, that is the score versus rank trend for 22, 23, 24 and 25, and based upon this analysis let us predict what rank would be obtained on the same score for the NEET 2026 examination. शुरू करते हैं 550 marks से. For 550 marks, if someone would have scored 550 marks in NEET 2022 examination, that candidate would have received a rank of 49,121. For NEET 2023, the rank would have been 64,517. For NEET 2024, the rank would have been 1,38,178, and for NEET 2025, the rank would have been 12,462. Now, on this basis, if someone scores 550 marks in NEET 2026 examination, the predicted rank would lie somewhere around 50k. This is an approximation and it might change later, but the current approximation tells the same thing. Now, let us talk about 500 marks. Anyone who would have scored 500 marks in NEET 2022 must have received a rank of 84,233. For the same marks, NEET 2023 की उसकी rank होगी 1,09,129. For NEET 2024, the rank would be 2,05,888, and for NEET 2025, the rank was 52,691. अगर मैं NEET 2026 की बात करूँ तो इस same score of 500 पे उसकी rank कहीं ना कहीं 1 lakh plus के around बनेगी, somewhere around 1 lakh, greater than 1 lakh, but it would be around 1 lakh. Let's talk about 400 marks. If I talk about 400 marks, for the year NEET 2022, it would be 1,79,226 rank. For the year NEET 2023, the rank was 2,31,357. For the year NEET 2024, the rank was 3,75,396, and for the year 2025, the rank was 2,11,362. Now, based upon this analysis, if I talk about the predicted rank for NEET 2026, it would be around 3 lakh. Okay, so on your screen, you can clearly see the score versus rank analysis for all these different ranks which are being displayed. At a 550 marks, you would score 50k rank for 2026 examination. At a 500 marks, you would score approximately 1 lakh rank. And at a score of 400 marks, you would score somewhere around 3 lakh rank. This will be the score versus rank analysis for all these respective marks. For the other scores, you can calculate between these ranks that your rank would fall somewhere around 50k to 1 lakh. For example, if you are scoring 525 marks in NEET 2026, then your rank would somewhere lie between 50k to 1 lakh. Now, let us compare the score versus rank trend for the other marks as well. Let's start with 350. For the score 350, if any candidate scored 350 in NEET 2022 examination, the rank was 2,43,139. For the year 2023, the rank was 3,15,908. For the year 2024, the rank was 4,84,005. And for the year 2025, the rank was 3,17,242. Now, if I have to predict the rank for 2026 based upon the score versus rank analysis of the 4 years and considering the difficulty level of NEET 2026, the rank at the score of 350 marks would lie around 4 lakh. Let us talk about 300. On this same score, you can clearly see the ranks which have been mentioned for these respective years of 2022, 23, 24 and 25. For the year 2025, it was 4,44,913, and if I have to predict the rank for 2026 on a 300 marks, it would be somewhere around 5 lakhs approximately. Let's talk about 200. If I have to calculate the rank based upon the 4-year analysis for NEET 2026, now if someone would score 200 marks in the year NEET 2022, he would have scored 5,44,093 rank. For the year 2023, he would have scored 7,18,814 rank. For the year 2024, he would have scored 9,72,752. And for the year 2025, he would have scored 8,33,008 rank. Based upon this analysis, if I have to predict the rank for 2026 on the marks 200, it would somewhere lie around 9 lakh. Let's talk about scoring 100. If someone had scored 100, he would have obtained these respective ranks in these consecutive years. And if I have to predict a rank on the 100 marks for the year NEET 2026, it would be somewhere around 15 lakhs. Although you would not be considered as a qualified candidate based upon this marks, but if you're scoring 100, your rank would somewhere fall around 15 lakhs. So this was the score versus rank analysis for all the last 4 years result, and based upon that we have predicted the different rank ranges for the different scores that are being obtained in this year. I hope that this had been useful, and on this basis you can calculate or predict your rank in the upcoming results of NEET 2026, which is tentatively to be declared on 15th of June 2026. And at the end, I hope all your confusions regarding the score rank analysis, the difficulty level of the paper and all the data regarding NEET 2026 has been cleared by the end of the video. Please do watch this video and do share this video with all your friends and NEET aspirants or all the candidates who have appeared for NEET 2026 examination, so that they can have a better idea about their upcoming results. Also, soon we will be uploading another video in which we'll be declaring the cutoffs for the different categories for NEET 2026 examination, and based upon that we'll be providing another score versus rank analysis for the different categories, or that would be a category wise determination for the general or the unreserved candidates, economically weaker section or EWS candidates, OBC candidates, SC/ST candidates, etc. Stay tuned with Medical 360. Do not forget to subscribe to Medical 360 so that all the latest update regarding NEET as well as other medical content can be brought to you in a quick short span of time. Thank you.